Does it feel?
Fantastic. It's probably still it's got a fair few emotions. While it's fantastic to get the win and obviously the first game. We've still got obviously a few things to work on. Probably wasn't our finest performance, but all the same, just unbelievable to be out there.
It's been a pretty long road for yourself in your third year at the club. What did it mean to actually finally get out there and do what you came here to do?
Well, I suppose it's the start of another journey now, I guess. I mean, I've taken a couple of years now to finally get a game, and I suppose to begin with getting drafted, that's all you sort of focused on, but now it's sort of moved on to the next step of the journey, and it is one small step, and now look to continue to play games continuously throughout the year and have good form.
You looked pretty comfortable in there. How did you find the step up from the SNFL?
I was probably a little bit rusty early, but found that I sort of worked into the game a little bit as it went on. I think there was probably a few of us that were like that as well, actually. But yeah, no, certainly a step up from the AFL, I suppose, from the SANFL, sorry. Even though we're probably playing the Giants, we're probably a little bit inexperienced, and they've still got a lot of youth coming through. It's yeah, definitely a step up from the SNFL.
Now, I don't know whether it's water or Powerade now, but the conditions out there were pretty tough. What was it like for a slippery ball, obviously?
Yes, no, it was very wet actually. It was fortuitous because it actually stopped raining in the last 5 minutes of the last quarter, so probably not wet weather specialist per se, but yeah, no, it was probably a little bit wet out there.
And you mentioned the boys were probably a little bit rusty. The Giants play a pretty contested game and the weather probably suited them, but happy to grind out a win in the end?
Yeah, no, certainly happy to get the win. Like you said, yeah, it was probably with their game style, it's putting numbers back and having sort of, with those conditions as well, it sort of compacts it a little bit, but no, certainly happy to get the win.
And you got mum and dad over here as well and the family. They were pretty proud before the game, so good moment.
Yeah, certainly. Mum and dad actually came in the rooms beforehand for the jumper presentation, and my sister's over as well, so no, it was fantastic for them to come across. I don't think they would have missed it for the world.